Top 10 records that may never be broken in football. Football is a sport of records, where history is written and rewritten every season. But some records stand so tall, so untouchable, that they may never be broken. From jaw-dropping goal tallies to near-impossible winning streaks, these achievements have stood the test of time and seem destined to remain untouched forever. Which player holds the record for the most goals in a single year? And which club went unbeaten for an entire league season? Stay tuned, because we're counting down the top 10 football records that may never be broken. But before we start today's episode, make sure to smash that like and subscribe button and hit the bell icon so you can never miss our upcoming videos. Now let's hit the list. Number 1. Fastest goal. Roy Mackay, 10.12 seconds. When you put into context that 10.12 is roughly the same amount of time it would take for you to watch a full 100 meters sprint race, you can really begin to appreciate just how difficult it is to score a goal that quickly into a football match, let alone in the Champions League, let alone against Real Madrid. That's exactly what Dutchman Roy Mackay did in 2007. Capitalizing on an innocuous mistake from Roberto Carlos at kickoff, the forward slotted coolly past Iker Casillas to leave Los Blancos shocked. Given the fact that only one other player has ever scored a goal within 20 seconds of this competition, this is a statistic that isn't going anywhere anytime soon. Number 2. Most goals in a match. 12. Borussia Dortmund vs Legia Warsaw. 12 goals. That is more goals than Darwin Núñez managed in either of his Premier League campaigns so far. Yet fans who packed into the Signal Iduna Park were treated to a spectacle on a rainy night in 2016. A Thomas Tuchel-led Borussia Dortmund had been struggling for form as the German recalled many of his star men on the night. The likes of Shinji Kagawa and Marco Reus are among the thick of it, bagging a brace and a hat trick respectively to make up for some leaky defending. It's hard to envisage some sort of 9-4, 8-5, or 10-3 game in Europe's top tier that could possibly overtake the madness that unfolded that night. But that is the magic of European football. Number 3. Highest attendance. 115,500, Barcelona vs Paris Saint-Germain 1994-95. There have been numerous classics to have taken place between these two Goliaths of the European game. Yet none of them came close to filling the rafters like this clash in 1995. Over 115,000 spectators piled in at the Nou Camp to watch the first leg of this knockout clash between Barcelona and PSG. The likes of Ronald Koeman and Pep Guardiola were on the field for the Catalan outfit that night. For all their success as players and managers, never again would they have the opportunity to perform in front of such an audience on such a stage. Just imagine how deafening the atmosphere would have been. Number 4. Oldest player. The 55-year-old is the oldest men's professional player. Kazuyoshi Miura, often affectionately known as King Kazu, holds the remarkable title of being the oldest professional soccer player in the world at the age of 55. Even more impressively, he continues to extend his own record each time he re-signs with a club at the beginning of a new season, defying both age and expectations. Still active today, Miura isn't just a legendary figure from the past, he's also the oldest active soccer player currently competing professionally. His career began all the way back in 1986, and he quickly rose to prominence in the early 1990s, becoming Japan's very first soccer superstar. His influence helped popularize the sport across the nation, inspiring generations of players. Decades later, Kazu's enduring passion and commitment to the game remain nothing short of extraordinary. Number 5. Youngest player. Youssoufa Moukoko, 16 years and 18 days. Back in 2020, the sky truly seemed to be the limit for Youssoufa Moukoko. The teenage prodigy had already made headlines by tearing apart youth competitions with ease, thanks to his powerful physique, clinical finishing, and explosive pace. At just 15, he was regularly scoring hat tricks for Borussia Dortmund's youth sides, often against players several years older. His talent was undeniable, and the hype surrounding him was immense. That promise was rewarded when, less than 3 weeks after celebrating his 16th birthday, Moukoko made history by becoming the youngest ever player to appear in a UEFA Champions League match, featuring in Dortmund's 2-1 victory over Zenit St. Petersburg. It was a moment that cemented his status as one of Europe's brightest prospects. Now 19, however, his development has not followed the meteoric trajectory many had hoped. Yet even if